There's this dream that I've painted for myself, having my own design studio. That is when you start realizing that your time is taken up from exploring creativity to building visions and goals. If you are an aspiring designer looking to build a business in future, these are core things that you should really look at, because I was never told it's going to be this way. Hey guys, I'm Leonard and I run a design studio called LM Studio, and we're situated in Malaysia. And I used to be a project architect, and for the last 5 years I've been an interior designer running my own business. And I just want to talk a little bit more about the creativity part about being a designer versus starting a business, right? So these 2 points being put together and putting up for debate or discussion, seeing which suits you better. And I would just want to share a little bit of my experiences going through this entire process, where it all seems to be fun and games, and there's this dream that I've painted for myself, having my own design studio, having this large nice island where I roll out the paper, sketching through the ideas. And it was really fun. Up until today, I really enjoyed that process. But as we grow into the business and I started hiring the first person as a gamble, telling myself if I would pay this amount of salary for the first 3 months, what's the worst thing that could happen? And that was 4 years ago. So fast forward to this date, we have about 8 to 9 members, excluding our construction and management team. That would be another department. So specifically in our design studio consultancy team, we have 8 to 9 people. It all started off with just dealing with clients, learning how to present. Of course, we present a lot in school, but we were never taught the real way to present and how to captivate clients. And that's a whole different topic that I would talk about as how I learned through my journey in the business, what I've discovered. From the start, you kind of have to figure out how to open invoices, running through contracts, drafting contracts, and even having to chase for payments is also another skill. Not to mention that you have to draw up AutoCAD files, 3D Maxes, SketchUp and renderings at the side. So as that is being done, you gotta figure out the administrative part of things. So is that exactly that you enjoy? Of course, you gotta try out to know what it means and how it feels to you. We have always been exposed to the drawings, the concept, the ideas, and that's always the creative part of things where it's fun. So as you move forward in the business, you start building up a team and you become a leader. You gotta delegate. So delegating is also one skill. Having people being held accountable is also one skill. Making sure that things being rolled out will come back to you, and making sure that invoices being sent out, payments will be made. So these are some of the things that you gotta really think of. And as your team grow even bigger to 5, 6, 7 people, you will start to sit back and take on the leadership role, where you gotta make sure things are being done based on the goals, set visions, set goals for the year, milestones, and making sure people are happy. You sit down with your team members once a month, once every 2 months, making sure that they're comfortable with where they are. Are they meeting the sort of milestones that they've set up for? So these are the things that I never saw myself doing, and I was never told it's gonna be this way. And I wish to put it out there just to document some of my processes, that if you are an aspiring designer looking to build a business in future, these are core things that you should really look at. Because being a designer is one thing, but being a visionary of a company is also a second thing that is not inborn talent, but is trained over time, and is sort of like a desire and passion that you want to create something more than just for yourself, but for more people and your team members. So if you would want to take the step to build this platform, it is solely not just about you anymore. It's a platform for creatives to come together and build bigger things together. So that is when you start realizing that your time is taken up from exploring creativity to building visions and goals. If I could elaborate this further, I realized the skill demanded of my vision widens, and you would not just only need to understand the creative side of things, the technical side of things, the numbers and figures. You got to learn the accounts, finance, how to project numbers ahead. Because as a freelancer, you got to think about the process of business as well. And if business grows, you could choose to stay where you are running just 4 to 5 projects a year, or you want to run 30 to 40 projects a year. So let me know what you think about it. And I'm 5 years into this well, it's a car with a very loud engine. So I'm already 5 years into this process, and I'm constantly learning and discovering new things. And this channel is part of the new adventure that I'm trying to do, because who knows, 5-10 years down the road, I'm gonna look back at these videos and say, hey, oh, these were my thought process when I was at that age. And hopefully I could learn a little bit from this, and hopefully you could learn something from it as well. So I'll catch you in the next one. See you, and subscribe.